to start off to let everybody know the reason I am in a car is because I am covering all of the city council races, and they're kind of spanning all across town. So right now I am actually just right outside. We just pulled up to the watch party for the current District 7 front runner, Mike Siegel. So let's talk about this race first. So this is a really important number when it comes to talking about making sure you can see it there, it's 50%, talking about this District 7 race. That's because it is a packed field. So the candidates need to at least get 50% of the vote to actually win. So this is likely going to go into a runoff. This is one of the races where there was no incumbent involved. So it was really kind of a free-for-all, and this is something we anticipated. But at this moment, Mike Siegel, the watch party that we're at, he is currently holding about 42% of the vote. Again, that's with 83% reporting. So unlikely he'll hit that 50% mark. So again, anticipating this one going into a runoff right now. As for the other district that didn't have an incumbent, District 10, that one is very close. We have Mark Dushin and Ashika Gangley in that race, about almost 50-50 there. Again, that's another race where there wasn't an incumbent. Now, if we want to talk about the races that did have incumbents running, we have another very close one in District 6. We have Councilmember Mackenzie Kelly against challenger Krista Lane. That one is also very close, with Krista Lane at 52% and Kelly, the incumbent, at about 48%. I did get a chance to speak with both of them earlier today. Krista Lane, the challenger, was talking about how she really wanted to focus on public safety and road conditions in her term, and Councilmember Kelly was talking about how proud she was of the term she served in terms of public safety. She said that's been a really big issue in District 6 because it's the furthest away from an Austin police subsection, basically. So she created a public safety engagement center to kind of help out with that. And she did mention, I did ask her, this was right before early results came in, but she had said if she weren't to win this election, she said it would be absolutely crushing, and she's poured her heart and soul into this role, but understands at the end of the day that if she's not the right fit for the community, she wants to have the voters have somebody who they believe represents them. She did also bring up this point multiple times, talking about how having different viewpoints on certain topics is good for government. She is known to be the most conservative member of the current Austin City Council, so she just talked about how that can help really foster a lot of productive conversations throughout. The other two districts, Districts 4 and District 2, the other races with incumbents, we've already called the race for District 2, Southeast Austin, for Vanessa Fuentes. She had a commanding win there, 86% to 14% in her race. Chito Vela in District 4, pretty commanding lead as well. Haven't called that just yet, but he is at about 62% of the race right now. And he was talking about, I got the chance to speak with him earlier as well, he was talking about how a lot of his first term really focused on citywide issues, and he's really looking forward in a second term to focusing a little bit more on District 4.
Well, thank you so much, Brianna. We're so grateful that you're out and covering all these races and giving us all this information to us. Thank you so much for joining us.